What happened to the heavy blush?
What happened to the heavy blush? Well, here's the thing with me. So this is going to be true to brand. The blush isn't going anywhere. The blush is phenomenal. And guess what? I feel sickening with that blush like that.
As
Whether
you
it's
should.
heavy, light, like makeup has no rules. It has no boundaries and it has no gender. So to me, wear your makeup if it makes you feel like a bad
Bro.
like a bad bro, wear that makeup, okay? Don't ever let anybody tell you how your makeup should look, first off. Second off, Saturdays is my glam night. So on my page, Wednesday is a chill, Saturday is a glam. So today is not on my schedule, so we said a chill. Like, because we're two chillin' bros.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's why no blush. But I did fill in my brow a little bit.
I did too.
Yeah.
I did too.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Everybody's saying that my makeup is amazing. I appreciate you guys. I like to do different things sometimes, you know.
So, what inspired you to start your business? So, me personally, I signed up April 10th last year to do BP. I launched May 13th of last year. And what inspired me to start it? So, before BP, I never had worked or anything to that extent. And I was just doing nothing day to day. I had nothing but time. So I just needed something to fill that time and to keep me doing something and not just sitting around doing nothing. So I decided, you know what? I love the jewelry. I love the product. I was like, by that day, I was like, I'm just going to sign up. And I did. So that's why it took me like a month to launch, because I had to get all my stuff in and get it situated. And then here I am. So that's, I guess what inspired me though is just needing something to fill the time.
Yeah. So I guess my story is a little bit different. So for those that do know me, I'm Leroy, but what kind of inspired me was I work in retail and big box retail, and like I said, I support 4 stores here in Central Arkansas, or they're in Central Arkansas. We're not in Central Arkansas right now. Yeah, there would be really good food if we would have been there, but it was in September that I saw Jordan on my BP, on my FYP. But before then, I had other businesses as well. I've had my own makeup brand, so my own cosmetics brand in the past. I had an LGBTQIA plus Etsy type shop with stickers, starting a clothing brand. But BP, what happened is I got to put all my passions into one. Like, I saw Jordan, it was my escape from retail, from the hustle and bustle, from holiday, and it became like a sanctuary for me, in a sense, like a safe place for me to unwind. And I think a lot of people on here can agree, like late at night I was able to just relax watching Jordan and then like fall asleep. And then I bought some stuff from him in September, and so I got that jewelry and I really fell in love with the jewelry, and I was like, I think I could do this. I've had my businesses in the past. I still currently have some businesses. I know how to run a business. I can do this too. But it was getting past the whole being on camera part. Like, for me, that was a scary piece for myself, just because I was really insecure. On my page here, I never really showed my face. And I never liked my voice before either. Like, that was another thing. I was like, I don't like my voice. But I got to combine my love of makeup, my love of LGBTQIA and creating a safe place for all. And then the jewelry stuff as far as the surprise. And I said, I was spending so much time watching you and buying so much from him too, that I said, why can't I do it myself? And so the inspiration came from, this was my escape. And I got to meet people like you. And what I tell everybody now is, if you were ever interested in joining his team, highly recommend joining his team, but highly recommend actually talking and connecting with him, because I didn't do that. I lucked out. I lucked out because you have to get along with your upline and your sponsor. You do like it's essential.
Recommend it.
Yeah. And I kind of lucked out to be on this team, but that's kind of what inspired me. It's just my getaway, and I got to meet this amazing community. This amazing community has been phenomenal,
and it's ever growing.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself doing this long term, for as long as it goes?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. Like, as long as you're passionate about it, I think that's a big part, is being passionate about your business, because some people, I think they sign up just being like, oh, this sounds fun, maybe.
And they don't take it seriously.
Yeah, and it's a legit business. And so I think as long as you're passionate about it, right?
Yes.
Like, that's gonna drive because it's hard work, like to do packaging, the customer service side, the ordering, managing a team, like it's
being able to go live
yeah.
and being able to keep up with not only your comments but trolls, naturally.
Yeah.
Every bit of it.
So all of that combined, you have to have the passion to continue to do it, I feel like, because that's just part one. And part two is we're like making sure that we are able to get the inventory needed for it as well. But I think the passionate part is budgeting is huge.
Managing your inventory. I mean, so much.
Yeah, and managing your time, that's essential too, because you want to make sure the only way that you're going to stay passionate about doing a business like this is if you have good time management. Like, you can't pop onto a live and then just whatever. Like, I think everything needs to be on a schedule, and you kind of have to treat it as a job. You know what I mean? Like, it's a fun job, but you have to be serious about it too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you have to have structure. You have to take time for yourself. Because, I mean, first and foremost, take care of yourself.
So this is a question from Angie. What is your biggest pet peeve and why?
Biggest pet peeve? Smacking when you eat. Like anybody. Just anyone in general. Like when someone's eating and... Oh, no. No.
Is that all? Is that your biggest pet peeve?
Above anything and everything. Yes. I'll fly across the room. Do not do it. Cannot stand it.
Oh my goodness.
I can't do it.
Well, I have two. I have two pet peeves. One's more of a professional life pet peeve, and one of them is a personal one. So my personal pet peeve is don't touch my stuff and not put it back where you found it. Because I know where I put it.
Oh, yeah. I feel that.
Yeah, like pet peeve. So Jesse, like, knows, right? Like, so if even if it's like somewhere it shouldn't be, I know I left it there. So don't, like, if you move it to put it away, you need to tell me, because I knew I left it right here.
When you go to look for it, it's not going to be there.
Right. I plan it. So big pet peeve of mine. And then second, that's my personal pet peeve. From a professional standpoint, I have another pet peeve. Is for me, when I see amazing qualities in someone, of them having the potential to like get promoted or like get further in life, and they don't believe in it in themselves. Like you want it more for them, and you believe in them more, and they don't see that own potential for themselves. Like that, that's a pet peeve, because I'm like, oh my God, I want you to succeed. That lack of
belief in themselves. Yes.
Yeah. What cause are you passionate about? What is a cause that you are passionate about? And that is from Bobby. So Bobby submitted that question. Thank you guys so much for the questions you submitted.
Like what type of cause?
Like, okay, so I can go first, for example.
Okay.
There's three causes that I donate to. I would say organizations, maybe.
Okay.
That, or like you could say mental health awareness, or like that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But there's three people that I do like payment deductions from, and it's St. Jude's Children's Hospital. They do amazing work in Memphis. That's my number one. If I were to win the lottery, half of my winning would go to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. I love everything they do. They make sure that no family has to pay to save their child's life.
Yes.
And
because at certain places you can shop at, you can also donate when you pay.
Yeah, so I always recommend St. Jude's. It costs a little over, as of like 3 years ago, it cost about $2.5 million for them a day to operate St. Jude's in Memphis. And it is one of my biggest causes. The second one is Feed Your Starving Children. Steve Our Starving Children. FeedOurStarvingChildren.org. They're through Tacos for Life. They do mobile pack stations, but I donate to them because they put these food packs together that they go to third world countries and stuff that don't have much, and they donate there. And then Doctors Without Borders. Those are the three organizations. Doctors Without Borders basically get deployed anywhere there's big like events that happen, natural disasters or whatever. And when I look for, I know I'm going on too long, but when I look at like places to donate to, I look at the administrative costs. So if their administrative costs for that like nonprofit is really high, I don't like that because that means that they're paying like the board director or whatever a lot of money. And these people seem to do really, really good. Thank you, I appreciate it.
It's amazing. It's very good choices.
So yeah, those are the three I donate to a lot. But what I want to do when I become rich and famous, when I is I have it in my heart that like I need to, when I win the lottery, so have to St. Jude's Children's Hospital, but I really want to donate to homes or shelters for homeless LGBTQIA youth. Like that is a calling for mine. And I want to be able to help with that too. So that is another cause or a cause for me.
That'd be a great one.
Thank you.
Yes. That was so sweet. Okay, so I'm trying to think of what I've donated to. I have donated to St. Jude.
St. Jude's is amazing.
I've done that one. I don't know the name of it, but it has to do for college for teens. I don't know what the name of it is though.
A college for teens, like to give scholarships.
Yeah. Yes, I've donated to that, and for dogs.
Okay.
I don't know.
Another animal.
Just animal.
Like just like for that's a cause like animal type organization like animal wellness.
It's like a wellness organization.
Yeah. And the last one that I don't want to forget to mention is like Ronald McDonald House. It's amazing.
I've done that too. Angie, I think you're right. Kids Chance.
Oh, okay.
That sounds right.
Animal shelter, someone said.
Yes, animal shelters.
Yeah, that one is those are really, really good ones, for sure.
What is your favorite part of the business?
What's your favorite part of the business?
My favorite part in this business is the interactions and friendships you build with not only you, but everyone in it. Everyone.
Literally, you stole the words right out of my mouth. It's the communities that we build.
Yeah.
It's the communities that you build.
At the end of the day, we could not do it without anyone.
Right.
Like, we sit here talking to the wall.
Yeah, and look at this friend situationship that we have. Like BP brought us together. Like I met Tamron and like the love of my life and all my downlines and everything. Like all our team, our amazing viewers, and the friendships that we made is basically the best thing ever.
Yeah.
About this business. I never knew about that going into it. I never knew this was going to be a thing.
I didn't. Because, when I started, I would start off with like 0 viewers, 5, 10, some days it'd be 20. And like 2.5 months in roughly, that's when it started pushing me on FYP. And then I really saw, oh, okay. So I had to catch up to speed real quick on that. And
that's awesome.
We grew an amazing community, and it's just been ever growing since.
And I'm so proud of him. They just got ranked up to an amazing rank, and I know that's not a part of the question, but everybody at home, give it up for Jordan. I'm really proud of you and Layton. You guys have worked really hard to build what you guys have. You've built an amazing community. Your downlines have amazing communities because of you, because they all found you. We had a Zoom call. So The people, my community, we invited everybody to come and just hang out on Zoom and grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever, and we were just able to hang out all together on camera. Like, we all got to meet each other for the first time, and I bet you like 8 out of 10 people in there said that they found you first and they saw Jordan, right? And so, and we've become a family. Like, that's been the most amazing thing too. Yeah.
What kept you going before you had viewers? Like, what kept me going?
Yeah. Like, if you had said a long time ago that, like, how long did it take for you to build? Like a month or two that you were?
It was about 2.5, roughly 2.5 months. What kept me going through that time? Because I believed it could have been bigger than what it was. And that's the biggest thing. If you have that belief that that's going to be what it's going to be, it will be that. You just have to keep driving until you achieve that. So,
Yeah.
that's...
Do you like to read? If so, what genre of books?
I don't read.
Yes, you do. You
Like
read.
maybe like the menu at a restaurant. I read comments. I read Reddit.
You read all this. This is your reading. This is your genre, right?
Yeah.
So, well, I read when I have time. I listen to some audiobooks too because I'm on the road a lot. But I do a lot of like leadership, like business type books. I know that's kind of boring and not what anybody expected, but like a lot of leadership books and like business books is what I read. I know I'm boring, guys. I'm so sorry.
He's so professional, y'all. He has everything set to a T.
It's time management. Time management. Someone asked me, how do I work where I work, working as many hours as I do, and still have time to do BP, still have time to have a life outside of BP and work, and to plan stuff and to travel and all that kind of stuff. But it literally has to be time management. Like, I'm the type of person that could be the worst procrastinator. I could be the worst, like, bad. But like, I had to learn in order to have a balance in my life. Like, everything is a to-do list. Everything is planned out months in advance. I'm very strategic and planning. Like, that's one of my core personality traits for business, I guess. But ask Tamron. Like, every time we have a launch coming up, I have everything planned, when the live is going to be, like all that kind of stuff, when I'm going to ship, all, like, I have to ask him. Coming here, planning this, the whole thing, was I not planned?
I didn't even have time to plan anything. You already had it planned. I was like, that's fine by me.
Yeah. Just tell me when and where.
Just tell me when and where, what to do.
What to wear, what's going on.
Like, I can listen to it, fine. I just don't have to plan it.
Yeah.
We're good.
So what is your dream job? What
Probably modeling.
Dang, okay. I'm sitting next to a model guy.
I would love to, but I think I'm too
Like
far.
a hand model?
I don't know about my hands, but
Let's show him.
I'm pretty short.
Can you model this for us? Can you try? Okay, how would you read it? How would you like present it or whatever? Like that. Oh yes, for the low price of $3.99, you get this gorgeous bag of Sour Punch Bites, pickle edition. Oh, would he be good? Get it. Hand model, yes. You would do good at modeling. Good job, bro.
They're so good.
Oh my
So good.
Lanta. I don't know what my dream job would be, to be honest. If my current job is my dream job. Well, the organization that I work for, the corporation I work for, is my dream job. So
Well,
I feel within that,
if it's your
my
dream
dream
job
job within that organization would be to be the marketing, like the director of marketing or the CMO, chief marketing officer, for the organization that I'm in. So I could control all kind of like the ads, social media, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I would love that. I mean BP. What am I talking about? BP. BP is my dream job. Thank you, Bobby, for that question.
So Shwami says you should model for Ariana Grande's makeup line. It looks so good.
Oh, you should.
I've not tried it yet.
You should. I wonder if they have hand makeup. Like you could do. You could do the swatches on your hand. Maybe you can do.
I don't know. A planner. Let's see. Let me pull up my questions again. Let's see.
Oh, my lantern.
If you could have lunch with a unalived celebrity, who would it be and why?
Is yours gonna be Princess?
Mine's gonna be Princess Diana. What's yours?
Well, and why? Why Princess Diana? That was a good one. I think Princess Diana is a really good answer.
She is an icon.
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 The most icon of icons.
Just,
You give Princess Diana vibes.
I'm gonna question that house though.
Because the hair and everything. But no, but like Princess Diana was such a humanitarian. She was so kind. She was known for bringing people together, and I think that's kind of the vibes that you've given. You're like you brought a lot of people together, so that's pretty.
She had a
phenomenal.
huge heart.
Yeah, me, I would a famous celebrity, Selena. I would do Selena.
Yeah.
Como las no. Selena would be mine because she had to battle a lot like growing up with like living in the US and having to deal with people not like liking her and all that kind of stuff. So I found that really inspirational. So I love Selena. Selena. That's Selena. That one. Not Selena Gomez, but Selena.
I hear a lot of people pronounce her name Selena's.
Selena's? Oh, yeah.
Okay. If you could go back in time, would you? If so, what year and why? So, I don't know really for myself about going back in time. I'd like to go ahead in the future and like figure out when all the like who wins this World Series, this, and this, so I can go back in time to present day and like
Make it big?
make it big.
Yeah. So that's a trick. That's a trick. Yeah. But mine was kind of the same because someone else had asked, what would you tell your 5-year-old self?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I had said, I would tell myself, hey, little Leroy, invest in Bitcoin. Like save all your money, invest in Bitcoin. So this question is, if you could go back in time, would you, and what year and why? I would go back to when Bitcoin like hit the market to buy, and then I would remind little Leroy, this is the time. Take it out of your fireworks bank, do whatever, put everything that you had into Bitcoin. And I would go back to remind myself.
I wonder how many Bitcoins you could.
Oh my Lanta, imagine.
All the coins.
We would have been like doing a Paris trip a lot more often and all that kind of stuff. Like we would be on a cruise. We would be on a
Milan
cruise.
every Sunday.
Yeah, like literally. You can't tell us anything. What does Pride Month mean to you? What does Pride Month mean to you?
What does it mean to me? It allows us to express, not that we can't do it year round, whenever, but express, allows us to express who we are.
And that's what it means too. Like being
To
able
me.
to, yeah,
To me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you can't do that any other time of the year?
Oh, I do.
I know. But that's just the time that you're like, hey, I'm so glad that I'm able to.
Yeah, I mean, that's our month.
Yeah.
Own it.
this. For me, what Pride Month means to me, being almost 40, I can't say myself as a member of the LGBTQIA community that I had anything to do with how far we've gotten as a society with them.
Yeah.
So for me, Pride Month is to be thankful and have so much gratitude to those that came before, that paved the way for us to be able to be who we are today. And like everything that those people were able to do, like I live in this month more of like embracing that I'm able to be sitting here next to you, being who we are, being able to wear all the pink blush that we want. But it's because of the older generations or the previous generations that paved our way, and I love to reflect in that. But also, there's people that look up to you, Jordan. There's people that probably like go into our lives and they see like someone that's struggling or someone that is not able to find their voice quite yet. Like you give them inspiration, and that's also there. So being grateful for everybody that's came before us, and being an example for everybody that comes after us as well. And that's what Pride really means for me. And the love and support from everybody, that show all the love that people show us, like just solidifies that for me. But that's what Pride means for me. I'm sorry, I talked too long.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
over-explained. I'm sorry, guys. I over-explained. If it were possible to not be a part of the LGBTQIA community, would you change that about you?
Hell no.
Oh, just hell no.
No. Why?
Yeah. I also don't think that I would change that about myself either. Like, I love who I am. I love the family that I have. I love my community that I have. And no, I love it. I love it. I didn't choose this. I chose to love myself.
Yeah.
That's what I chose. I didn't choose to be like this. What I chose to do is love and accept myself for who I am. So.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. What artist do you really like that no one would guess that you like?
Uh-oh. Let's.
So mine would be like, it'd be Cardi B.
Cardi B? No. Can you even do anything that Cardi B does?
Yeah.
Say it to the camera.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Ow. Ow.
Yeah. I love Cardi B.
He literally needs to have a Cardi B night. He needs to have a Cardi B night.
I don't know. I don't know if the platform is ready for that.
Are you sure? I think they're ready. If everybody, y'all need to tell to do a Cardi B night. But mine is Michael Jackson. Like, I love Michael Jackson. I don't think everybody always guesses like Beyonce or Lady Gaga, but Michael Jackson is my favorite artist that no one would think. I live for him.
I love that.
And,
Secret talents.
He can impersonate someone hilarious. Y'all know. I love MJ too, girl.
I know y'all know.
No, we're not dating. This is my BP zaddy.
No.
Yeah. Y'all should both dress up as a.
I can
You can
imagine.
dress up like Cardi B.
Voice wise, I feel like I can do a pretty good Jennifer Coolidge impersonation.
Jennifer Coolidge?
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys heard his Jennifer Coolidge? Oh my life. Okay, do it.
Honestly. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a line that I can say on here without getting like. The gays just know how to do stuff. Like. I'm trying to think.
The 4th of July one?
That's very stereotypical.
Yeah, I know, but.
You look like the 4th of July. Makes you want a hot dog real bad. Like.
Oh my Lanta. That was so good. He needs to have a live that you do Cardi B and one that you do her. Coolidge night.
I love that.
Mystery host with Coolidge, Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
His face. Guys, I can't even. Oh no. Mm-mm. I don't think I have any secret talents.
You probably do. You just don't give yourself credit for it. And you need to.
I'm a good like mark like I aim marksmith mark
Oh.
what is that called?
Marksman.
Marksman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like good hunting.
Yeah.
I'm good with like aim, hitting the target. What is that? But it's not a secret talent though.
I mean,
It's
I
just
wouldn't
like
have
a skill.
thought. I wouldn't have thought. Just, I mean,
I know how to lip sync. That's my secret talent. I'm boring. I'm so like. Who was your first crush? And tell us about them. Your first crush ever. Oh my god, he's getting put on the spot, guys. First crush.
oh gosh. I don't know.
Are you trying to get out of Jennifer mode right now?
So many. I don't know. Well, we'll just say like Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Why not?
he was good. Oh my god. Well, what about him? It says, tell us about Ryan. Oh, you know, just Ryan.
He's comical.
Yeah.
Love a good laugh.
His body's fierce.
That could be too, yeah.
Yeah. But he is funny.
Oh,
But his
hilarious.
like, have you ever seen him in The Proposal?
Mm-hmm.
Like where
With Sandra Bullock.
yeah, and where they like run into each other?
Hilarious.
Yeah. So I guess my first crush, and I want a yellow heart. Put a yellow heart if my first crush was also your first crush. But I don't know if anybody remembers Jonathan Taylor Thomas when he was younger. That he was so dreamy and he was young like I was. So I remember like thinking he was so cute, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and like all my girl cousins around the same age, they would all be talking about JTT, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, and like I would just sit there quietly being like, oh my god, I think he's so cute too. Like Jonathan Taylor Thomas was
he on
it.
Home Improvement?
Posters with him, yeah, Home Improvement, I think so. Yeah, and like so many movies when he was younger. Now, what are you most proud of yourself for?
I'm pretty proud of myself because growing up I was very, very shy. So I think when starting to do BP, that really helped me blossom as a person, being able to go in front of a camera and talk to essentially thousands of people. I mean, sorry, I get choked up. I don't do that. But like, that's a big thing. Like, for me, like, I was very shy. And like, I think that's, yeah, being able to not be shy.
Are you like, so here's full T?
Full T.
Okay. So like, you're so interactive and captivating on camera. Could everybody agree? He's very inviting, captivating, charming on his life. If you think so, put a white heart. Give it up. Give it up. He is. White hearts all the way because he is very charming, captivating. I feel like you're still a little shy in person. Are you a little shy in person?
In person, I actually found I'm a little, yeah, I agree with that full-heartedly.
Why that? If you have all the confidence in the world with everybody watching you on camera, why do you feel like you might be a little shy still?
I don't I think, like, especially, like, meeting someone new, I have to, like, again, kind of open up about it. And just, after that initial, like, then I'm good. That's how I feel.
So what was your question? See, I already forgot. What is the thing that you're most proud of for yourself? I think is learning that I am who I'm meant to be, and tonight not fight that anymore. I had to learn to love myself for who I was and not fight it, and then when I found that for myself, to allow people to love me for who I was. Because I think I was raised in a way of you shouldn't be that way, and the love that I got was not, I was gonna close off what people said was love. Like so allowing people to love me for who I was, I think.
For who you truly was.
Yeah, that's what I'm most proud of for myself. You're loved. You are loved. That's why it's on all my packaging. You are loved for who you are, with you and your shy self. But you're everybody put white hearts. You're charming and captivating. There you go. I'm proud of you for that.
If you could be another person for a day, who would that be and why?
That's a good one. Can you say that again real quick?
If you could be another person for a day, who would that be and why? This is kind of difficult for me because I feel like I would like to be a few people, for sure. Hands down, like, it's a little difficult. Like, I'd love to be the queen, get pampered, you know? Who else? Oh, Taylor Swift. That's another good one. And I want to choose a third one too. I can't think of a third one though. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna stick with those.
Jennifer
Coolidge. It honestly would be, yeah. I would.
Wasn't she your first crush?
She was I don't know about crush, but I idolize her very, very much.
Jennifer Coolidge. Okay. So I don't think I have anyone specific I would want to be for a day, like no one specific. But what I would want to be someone, I would want to be like a cardiovascular surgeon on that day that they went to go do the surgery, or like a neurologist person to do that, like to save someone's life, to do that surgery, like me being them and knowing all that they know. I would love to do that.
I was about to say, do you know the knowledge that they know, or are you just going in blind?
No, like I would be them for the day doing a successful like triple bypass or something.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That would be really awesome for me to experience. Sure, I could have said Ryan Reynolds and all the other stuff, but
just
like
when you go back to yourself, bring that knowledge with you.
Oh yeah, but then I would have to go to school and no one wants to do that.
Well, if you have that knowledge, then that'll be a breeze.
And think that it is. So I would want to do that, and I would either like to be a really bad B lawyer, like we know one of those. I would like to be an amazing lawyer one day that like just won the biggest trial of U.S. history, or be the judge in New York that Judge Leroy Jenkins, a judge in New York that also decided some stuff. So I would have loved to have been a judge. Maybe Jesus for a day. I would like to go back and be Jesus for a day, so I know how to love like Jesus did.